Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. So today we're going to take a quick look at the last day defense. So first of all, just say a massive thank you to Pavlo from ARVI VR Games for reaching out and offering me a chance to take a look at the game. Massive thank you to Pavlo. So we start us straight off in a tutorial. So we have a quick look at the tutorial. So we're going to hold down one of the highlighted buttons and we're going to move the controllers around and we can see that it skips you around the map. Perfect. Where does the go? Oh, move to the red holographic marker. Move to the red holographic marker. That's moving. Okay, so it's this way somewhere. I'm just doing it by the distance now. Oh, hello. That's where I should be. There we go. Continue. To change the difficulty, press the plus or minus buttons located on the global map border. We'll stick with normal, shall we? Press the trigger over the level highlighted in purple. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Oop, there we go. Now press the trigger again over the level info. You can adjust the height of the table by grabbing the border and holding the trigger. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I like that. That's smooth. To construct a tower, move your controller to a tower slot and press the trigger button. Where do they come from? Where are they going? I don't know. We'll just put it there. Infantry... Oh, I see. Infantry bunker, mortar tower or turret. We'll go with an infantry bunker, shall we? Has a high fire rate, high health, good versus infantry. Can damage vehicles and is cheap. But it is short range and cannot damage tanks or flyers. Or the turret. This one over here. High range, fire rate, good versus infantry and vehicles and can damage tanks. Slow turn speed, low health, cannot damage flyers. And then the mortar tower also cannot damage flyers. I have nothing which can damage flyers. It looks actually like this is fairly similar between the mortar tower and the turret. Although this one doesn't say it's got low health. Okay. Now build your first tower. Start with a bunker or a turret. Okie dokie. So I'm guessing they come from there then, and they're trying to get to the spaceship. I don't know who I'm attacking. Enemies arrive through portals on one side of the road. You need to stop them. Okie dokie. Be careful. When enemies shut down your tower, they become stronger. Ooh, they level up. Press continue to start the battle. We don't have enough yet to build anything else. I like the map. I like the way this looks. It feels very smooth. Oh, can I not? Oh, there we go. I can move. I couldn't move for a second there. Or I can't move with the right controller anymore. The right controller still does the table though. Okay, that's fine. Move with the left, height with the right. So as you can see, this is a tower defense game. It's on the Oculus store. So I am using Revive to play it because I do have the Valve Index VR headset. As you can see, that works perfectly well. Obviously, you have the Oculus controllers, but a bit of nostalgia, if anything, because I haven't used an Oculus controller in some time now, so that's quite nice. But no issues with the Revive so far. Right, we've got enough money to make something else. Let's go with a turret, shall we? Because that is actually our last line of defense. We'll probably put a mortar up there, will we, I think? Because they've got a bit of a higher range. And they cost 300, so we'll have to wait for a little bit until this one gets destroyed. So yes, ARVI VR, interesting games company. I looked into it a little bit when Pavlo reached out to me. So they have the last day defense VR, sorry, on the Oculus store. On the Steam store, they have a couple of escape room style games, including a horror one, which looks quite interesting. And what they traditionally seem to do, ARVI, is they actually do, you know, the VR arcade where you actually go to like a business and you play VR in a sort of custom built room and everything like that. They seem to do a lot more of that in general. And I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to take some of the stuff they've built for those custom arcade situations and then moving them, including the horror escape room game, which I apologise, I've completely forgotten the name of now, over to Steam, which is why Pavlo reached out to me. So that's all quite interesting, really. It's kind of interesting they've gone from doing a tower defense game into escape rooms. There's quite a vast difference. They also have an archery game as well, which I think is the other game they have on Steam. I think it's just called Archer, if I recall correctly. And I didn't look too much into this because, you know, I like to go into these things relatively blind. But I did have a very brief look on the Oculus store, and this game has very good reviews for a tower defense game. I think it takes a lot for them to get very good reviews, because normally people like tower defense game, blah, blah, blah. Is what it is. But no, it actually got fairly good reviews. I say fairly good, and very good reviews, which was lovely to see. It made me quite excited to play, obviously. So we're going to beef with the defences at the beginning there. One of each now, a bunker, a turret, and a mortar. Now we actually get to see a mortar in action, because that one over there has done nothing so far. Of course, the turrets have got quite low range, haven't they? So it'd be better for the turret to be here, really. And then, oh sorry, the bunker to be here, because the bunkers have got low range. Bunker here, turret there would have made more sense, but there we go. That's fine. Can we upgrade these or do anything to them? We can upgrade it to a rocket turret. Oh, they're all different. I thought it was upgrades for... Yes, okay, so we can upgrade. Interesting. Show me more. The rocket turret costs the most and is not so good against infantry, but the infantry is what we seem to be getting most of, isn't it? So maybe we'll upgrade to a machine gun turret, which does take it offline for a little bit, which I should have thought of, but there we go. Now we have a machine gun turret. We're going to see that come into action. Oh, now we're getting vehicles come through, look. Nice, I like that. I like that a lot. This one we can upgrade to a plasma gun bunker, a shock bunker, which does no damage but I guess slows, or a rocket bunker, which is good against vehicles. I might go for the rocket bunker, you know. I think I'm going to go for the rocket bunker. And I guess we need a little bit more money so we can really think about upgrading this one. Oops. Or a napalm tower. Yes, please. As long as we've got those other two towers up and running, I'm happy to upgrade that one. And can they get upgraded again? Oh, they can. Armor, damage, and range. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. I would like to see... Or has it really killed the range of this now that it's a napalm one? Oh, I think it might have done, yeah. I think it might have absolutely destroyed the range because it's now not doing anything at all. Let's sell him then, because he's obviously going to be completely useless. Did I not hit sell? I need to hold, which makes sense. So where's our other... And so it doesn't tell you the range changes, but I'm assuming that's exactly what happened. Okay, so let's make another mortar turret. And then as soon as that's up and running, we're going to upgrade it to an artillery tower. I'm not going to upgrade either of these two quite yet. I like they're just pushing around the carcasses of their friends. And I'm expecting this thing to come into action now. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So now that that's come in, range I don't think we need, damage or armor. Let's do some damage, shall we? And that comes on straight away. The second tier of upgrades, you don't need to wait for them to disappear and come back again. So I'm not worried about the range for these because they are both doing perfectly fine in terms of range. The mortar is actually being kind of useless right now because everything's destroyed long before the artillery reaches it. But how much does it cost to upgrade the damage for that? How much was that, sorry? 750. 750, yes. Yeah. So we're not far off. We're not far off. We've got some infantry troops coming in at some point. They are utterly screwed, is how I would describe it. Utterly screwed. So I should have been doing some upgrades whilst we were waiting for this, shouldn't I? Let's upgrade that one. Has this thing taken any damage? No, they're all up to full health, actually. I wonder if they get full health at the end of each wave. Yeah, the artillery didn't even get a look in. Didn't even get a look in. So what I should probably do over here is make a turret. Just in case anything, I'm assuming it won't sneak by because we're on wave 5 of 5 now, but just in case, let's bolster these defenses up here. So you can do the damage again. Oh, yeah, you've got 3 tiers and 2 tiers of armor. Well, that's a tank that just came through there. Did you see that? I didn't. I wasn't really looking. Well, there we go. Perfect. I think that a snipper is a cheat. I can see how people could get 1,000 more than me, maybe, you know, that makes sense. But to get, what is that? 19 million, almost 20 million. Seems a little bit over the top, doesn't it? Okay, next level, go. So I really enjoyed that, actually. That was, it's nice it wasn't too hectic, because sometimes with tower defense games, you're running around so much, you're trying to focus on everything at the same time, and it can get a little bit overwhelming. So I like the fact it wasn't too much going on, at least to start with. We will test bunker upgrades. I've already played around with those. Sorry, game. I've completely... There we go. Completely messed up your tutorial already, haven't I? Okay. The plasma bunker has high health, high fire rate, and attacks 3 targets. Mediocre damage, cannot damage flyers, and it's bad versus tanks. Okay. The shock bunker slows enemies, as I thought. Very low damage, doesn't do flyers, but has good range. Also attacks 3 targets. The rocket bunker also attacks 3 targets, is good versus tanks and vehicles. Mediocre damage and slow fire rate. Okay. Oh, it's... For some reason I thought it might be about to give us some more tutorial stuff, but no, we're just going straight for it. We've only got 1 second, so I shouldn't do that yet. So what I might do then is just make another infantry bunker there. And I'll probably do another one there, actually. I like to have 2 spares for when I do the upgrades, ideally. And then we've got a little bit of money going on. We'll upgrade one of these to the shock one. One to the plasma. And then this one over here with the higher range to the rocket. So we'll get our plasma one upgraded as well. And as soon as that comes up, we'll do the rocket one. So you can see them getting slowed now, which is wonderful. And we should have got 20 seconds. We should have the rocket one in place. By the time it starts. We've got 9 seconds. I'm hoping we do. And then we can do the other upgrades, the damage upgrades and everything without taking them offline again, can't we? Perfect. They really are hammering this bunker up here, though, aren't they? That's taken a fair chunk of damage there. I might have to think about doing some armor upgrades to him, I think. And possibly some damage upgrades to these two, because... Well, a lot of sneaking, not sneaking all that far, but further than I'd like to see. We've got a fair bit of money, so let's do a damage upgrade and a damage upgrade. I want to do an armor upgrade to him. Because you're doing okay, but yeah, you've taken a bit of a pounding. Yeah, doing okay now, doing okay now. Ooh. Oh, I don't like how far they're getting. I don't like how far they're getting at all. Just looking, what route do they take? Well, they go under there, so as soon as they... Oh, I see. They do like a loop-de-loop. Oh, I see. Okay. Why can I not... Oh, I can do that again. Okay, let's do a couple more damage upgrades. So we're doing okay in terms of health at the moment, I would say. Got quite a lot again. How about we just do some more damage? Yeah? Yeah, alright. Yeah. Let's do that. So these two here are now massively powerful. I'm expecting them to pretty much knock everything out. This one here, is there any point in doing damage? I'm not sure there is. If it's so low damage anyway, what's the point in boosting the damage of a low output? Turret. That's what I was going for. I'm also trying to think. So if they're going to go through there, they're going to come out here. So we want to do this one, but then these two. And then where's going to be another good one to slow them? It's awkward, isn't it? Because you don't really want anything... How are they doing in terms of health? Or not very good. So let's increase his armor. Let's put another bunker down to start. It'd be nice if you could see their range, actually. Yeah, that would be quite nice. It's awkward. I'm thinking probably another rocket one, because they've got good range, right? So we'll put another rocket one there. So I'm assuming that's their range as you upgrade them. So he can start covering this if they start getting... Oh, we're done. Whew. So what did I score? 2,600. The... Yeah, see, again, Asnipa. 30,000 almost. 29,164. Some people beat cheats. But okay. Smashed that, I think, didn't we? And we had 1,000 points left to spend. I was running out of stuff to... We'll test turret upgrades. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. So I'm guessing in the countdown... Oh, it has started. Machine gun turret is very high damage. Good versus infantry. Good versus vehicles and damaged tanks. The laser... Didn't we just do... Oh, this is the turret. I see. Laser turret is short range and cannot damage flyers. Burns enemies. I like that. The rocket turret is a slow fire rate, expensive, and can damage everything and has area damage. Right. So let's just get 3 turrets down to start. Oh, no. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. I have made a terrible mistake. I didn't see the double path. Oh, dearie dear. I'm not sure. I wish you could see their range by clicking on them. It's the one thing I think is missing. I'm not sure I can reach... Oh, that guy can. But that's not going to be enough. I can not build another one yet. I can now. Okay. Okay, so we've got a little bit. It's a machine gun, rocket, laser. I can't really remember what it said about them, if I'm being honest. I panicked. I can't remember which one was the short range one. Was it the laser? Relatively short range, isn't it? About the same as the standard turret, I think. So I think I put a laser there and a laser there. The rocket, I think, was high range. We'll put a rocket one there. I'm concerned about this guy up here, this path here, because this one's got 3 things defending it. This one's only got 1. So So I'm a little concerned that he's going to struggle a bit. How much does it cost to put another one down? 250. I might consider it. We'll see. Damn it. So he just got taken out, but it got close. And I didn't see what the range of the rocket one was either, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so we'll make this one a... No, we've got like a machine gun. And we'll make this one up here a machine gun as well. And this one we'll make another laser or another... No, I think another rocket because it's right in the middle, isn't it? And then this one here, a laser. No, did I say... I was going to say machine gun, wasn't I? And then this one, a rocket. Oh, the rocket's actually quite low range. I think the laser had a higher range, actually. So just to try and keep an eye on their health. And then maybe I'll just think about upgrading what we've got. Now, what's that sound? We have flyers incoming. We've got one of everything. I can't remember what it said. Damaged flyers now. So I don't think the turret on its own can it? No. I think the rocket ones, maybe. So I might think, let's just build another one and see. Yeah, the rocket one did. We've only got one rocket turret, so let's build another rocket turret. So now we have 2 rocket turrets to cover the flyers, which are on their way at some point soon. This one's definitely a little bit more complex, isn't it? I'm going to upgrade the damage on that rocket, because he's going to have first dibs at the flyers which come in. And we're doing okay with the ground troops at the moment. I'm concerned I haven't seen the flyers yet, so I don't know exactly how much of a pain they're going to be. Plenty of space. We wanted to put more down. I don't know what happens if they make it to the end with the spaceship. I don't know what their goal though. Here's our first flyer coming in. Look, rocket guy. Thank you. Took him out without too much trouble. But they're going to struggle a little bit now with multiple ones coming in, aren't they, I think? So you, thank you. Yeah, okay. I might consider putting another rocket one in, you know, because... concerned about the potential numbers coming in. The rocket guy's getting swamped with the other things. Yeah, I think we will. I think we will. Not really a good place for it, so I'll put them in over on this side because I think they'll be able to cover that side as well, just about. Oh, I was going to say, I thought you managed to sneak past. And let's upgrade the damage on that guy. Did that do damage? I think it might have done. That's quite cool, actually. So I'm feeling a bit more confident with the rocket situation now, I think. So let's look at how much does it cost to upgrade the rest of these. So let's upgrade a machine gun and a machine gun up here. Which leaves me a little lower money, but that's absolutely fine. We've got no more flying things incoming. But I'm not too concerned about that. Okay. So what do I upgrade now? We're probably going to get more flying things in, I'm guessing. How much do you cost to upgrade again? Just another 800. Yeah, I'm going to do him again, I think. Just because he's our first line of defense. I'm not entirely sure how to interpret these either. Is the bars on the side, is that the numbers? And this is the health of them? So I'm expecting 3 tanks coming, and this is how many I've destroyed. No? No. Don't know how to interpret that then. I'm a bit confused on that, but that's fine. That's fine. So we've got a little bit of money again. No more flyers incoming, actually, so I might upgrade that laser. Oh, I like the laser. I like the laser a lot. So these tanks are sort of sneaking towards the middle of our armament, but I'm not too worried because we have 2 more rocket guys over here. I might upgrade the damage of this one and actually this guy as well. So now we have 2 of each upgraded to level 2 damage. Or level... I suppose they start at level 1, right? Yeah, that makes sense. And how is everything doing? Well, you're not doing too great health-wise, but it's all done. It's okay. That same cheat's up there, look. And the discrepancy between my score and the, I'm going to say like this actual second is the actual real first place, is getting quite apparent now, isn't it? Like, you know, almost twice as much as me there. Well, let's hit next level, shall we? We'll have one more go. We will test the tower upgrade, of course. Let's see all 3 of the tower upgrades. So the artillery, slow turn speed, slow fire rate, can't do flyers. Very high range has the artillery. The napalm, very short range. I'm mainly interested in the short range, I think. And the anti-aircraft is obviously very good against the anti-aircraft. Okay. So where are we? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm getting myself very confused with the controls. Ah! So I think we're going to need at least 2 in each area, aren't we? And one of those each can be upgraded to the napalm. Getting the timings right for this could be a little tricky. And then these ones up here will probably be the... Yeah, 3 on each minimum. We might even have to do 4 before we can really consider upgrading. Tricky. Tricky. And what are the costs involved? The anti-aircraft, which we'll probably have to worry about at some point, will we? Artillery 450, napalm 350. So those are the 2 we're going to want to look at first. And so these ground ones here next to the road, we'll get 1 artillery and 1 napalm. And we'll probably do... Doesn't really matter so much on this side, but this side, this guy will be the artillery because it's got a lot bigger range. The napalm will sit at the beginning. Well, then again, it's got quite a lot of... Actually, no, I might do it that way. I might do that and make him the artillery, perhaps. If I do the artillery on this side first, and we'll see the actual range of it. I think that's what we'll do. So we're doing artillery first. Huge range, yes. So we'll definitely make the artillery the one on the hill. This guy, the napalm. That guy, the anti-aircraft. I really wouldn't mind getting the some of the napalms down, I think. Partly because I just want to see them in action, because I didn't get to before. And then that guy artillery, that guy anti-aircraft. Over here, this guy napalm, this guy anti-aircraft. And then I think... What happens if these guys meet in the middle then? Or is their exit each respective side? I don't really know. They are the same colour, so I assume they are on friendly terms. Because that's how you judge these things. Right, let's make him a napalm. Now we've got the money. So we've got 2 napalms, 1 artillery. 1 artillery. Of course, the problem with making that guy an anti-aircraft is that he's then immediately useless. So maybe we'll make a couple in the middle here anti-aircraft. Maybe that's what we'll do. Oh, I can see the spaceship up there now. Just click. That's the spaceship. That's where they get shocked up. Because this guy over here is going to get hammered, isn't he? So we've got our 2 napalms, 1 artillery, another artillery to come. Haven't heard the siren for any flyers yet, so I don't know for sure if we're going to get any. I assume we will, because otherwise why teach you about the upgrade, right? And it probably would have been better to actually have the artilleries like here and here, because their range is so vast that would have covered a much wider area. Right, let's just do this guy now. And we're going to just pay attention again. Yeah, their range is so much, but it would have been much better to have those in the middle, actually. But that's okay, it's not the end of the world. Yes, we should have had, I think, 2 flamers. 2 flamers. Artillery. Anti-aircraft on the hills. That's what I think we should have done. Not much we can really do at the moment. Just need to wait. Just wait in for another 13 seconds. Oh, there's a big sun up there. Lots of percentages over there. Don't know what they mean, but they're there. Obviously the composition of air is what most of that is, but I don't know what the bit in the middle is. Anyway, things are happening. So we've got actual troops now who are getting just flamed to death by this guy. So I might make this guy here immediately another flamer, because I think that's going to make a lot more sense. This guy will keep ready for an anti-aircraft. That would be another flamer there if they actually manage to get through. But then we probably need another anti-aircraft on this side. Now we've got the dual flamers. We could think about maybe putting this one as an anti-aircraft and sort of cover. Because there's not much. Yes, there's not much stopping them from getting to that bridge if we put it there, is there? But I think that's what we're going to have to do. So put another mortar tower in there, so he'll be ready to be our anti-aircraft. We'll build one there. Just because their range is enough to cover so much. So that guy could probably reach up to about there as is. So I won't bother upgrading them yet to anti-aircraft. We'll save that. What does it cost to upgrade them? 400, okay. So did we upgrade that guy? Yes, we did, okay. Just checking the damage they're taking. It's not too bad though. I don't think we need to worry about upgrading them quite yet. This is the one I'm most concerned about because as they leave the portal, they just immediately shoot that guy in the face. So this one, and this one haven't been upgraded yet. This guy'd probably be another... Then would you want that one to be another flamer as well? But then they've already got 2 flamers on that side, haven't they? So if we make another flamer, napalm. Already got 2 napalms on that side. So we make that one a napalm, then they've got 2, and they've got 2. They've both got the artillery. And we've got a bit of space then to add the anti-aircraft in. If we need it, we are in wave 3. Nothing's happened quite. We do have 2,000... points though, so let's upgrade this guy. And we're going to upgrade this guy. Ah, right. Anti-aircraft. Anti-aircraft. And I'm going to put in a third one, I think, just for luck. Just to be sure. And we're going to pay a little bit more attention to the... Yeah, so it covers pretty much the whole map from the middle there, so that's not a bad shout. So now we have 3 anti-aircraft turrets, which are going to cover us, I think, quite nicely. We still have 2,000 more, so I think I'll upgrade the damage of this one. Nothing much else is really getting very far in terms of the ground troops. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just a little concerned about the amount of anti-aircraft output we're going to have. Well, they're starting to get a little far now. Creeping around. I have upgraded that one, haven't I? I upgraded that one. Yeah, so you can see the bulges on him. Maybe I'll upgrade... Yes, we've got 2 upgraded anti-aircraft. Oh, there they come. Quite like that, you know. And even this guy's firing when they get to about here. Which works out quite well, doesn't it? What is he doing over there? Oh, they bomb. They drop bombs, I see. Armor up, mate. Armor up. Oh, and we're done. Fantastic. 5,000 points. Again, almost doubled my score there. And I see that a snipper, the cheat, which I do apologise if you're not a cheat and you're actually just very, very good at the game. Yes, lead's still compressing a little bit, isn't it? Lead's still compressing. Anyway, I think we're going to leave that there. I think that's going to give us a fairly good handle of the game and how it works. In fact, what I might just do, I'm not going to do another level because that might be the end of the tutorials. I'm just going to hit play on this one and see what it does. This is your final tutorial for using every enemy available. Okay, yeah, so not actually going to play the level. It does look quite fun, doesn't it? 4 portals? 4 portals all head into the middle. Interesting. Let's have a very quick look. So, napalm, rocket. Ooh, this one's a bit more awkward, isn't it? Napalm and that one there. Rocket on one of these. Laser. Or shock as well. You want your shock, don't you, to slow them down? It's tricky. Anyway, let's figure out how you get to the menu. Oh, you can speed up the game. You just hold it down to speed it up? Don't know. Oh, I see. Quite difficult to slow down, I think, because of the fact I use the index controller and doesn't click very well at the bottom. So there's a little bit of an awkwardness there, just trying to get some of the menus and stuff. But that's fine, not too worried about that, because the main game itself worked perfectly fine. So, hello. Oh, I've lost. Okay, then. Well, we do seem to have had an issue there, but no worry, we'll just leave it at that. So, again, a massive thank you to Pavlo from ARVI VR. Hugely appreciated, really enjoyed that. As I said, this is on the Oculus store, but it does work perfectly fine with the Revive, apart from these mild... Ooh, there we go, these mild issues, but if you just click around enough, you can get past those, apparently. If you've enjoyed this, do click the like button, that is massively appreciated. Subscribe, comment, all those good things. As always, I'm just on autopilot. What I was going to say is, as always, I stream on Wednesdays, but obviously because I've just had a baby and I'm dealing with trying to live and deal and keep a baby alive, haven't streamed for a couple of months now. It's going to be maybe another few weeks until I get back into streaming again, but do keep an eye out for those. I'll give you plenty of notice when they are going to come back, don't worry. So hopefully I'll see you back in the streaming world when I get back to it. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in some magical VR adventure. And as always, thank you so very, very much for joining me.